You may have noticed your fellow housemate, KAYVEE, has been unwell for a few hours. He has consulted with a medical doctor and has been advised to withdraw.
Thank you for playing.
So today we had the first withdrawal of an housemate in the history of Big Brother Naija ever since they kickstarted the show in Nigeria. To get the full details of this, you have to watch this video to the end. Hi guys, my name is KAYVEE and this is the Big Brother Naija review season 6 live on the Women's Talk Show. In today's video, we're going to be talking about KAYVEE's withdrawal from the show and also the head of house games and the new twist in the Big Brother house. You don't want to miss that out.
As you may have noticed, your fellow housemate, KAYVEE, has been unwell for a few hours. During this period, he has consulted with a medical doctor and has been advised to withdraw from the show to take care of his health. From this advice, KAYVEE will no longer be part of the show for this season. KAYVEE would like you all to know that he appreciates the time spent in
Welcome back guys, and I hope you've subscribed. I'm going to first start off with his journey in the house. Like when KAYVEE came, I would put a link to the video. He came with so much energy. Like Ebuka even asked him, like, how do you feel right now? And he made a joke and he was like, I don't walk how many kilometers. I can never forget that. And that was what made me even like him at the beginning. I was like, oh, this guy is a vibe. He's full of energy. He's so energetic. And why am I talking about this now? I'm saying it now because I feel like whatever happened to KAYVEE is not because he came to the house with a problem. No, he started getting the energy. Whatever happened to him was because of the challenges he was facing in the house. That's what I want to believe. He didn't bring any bad vibes from outside. He was energetic. I will continue to say that KAYVEE was energetic when he came to the house. He started having these issues when he noticed that the other housemates withdrew from him and didn't welcome him, or he didn't feel welcome rather by the other housemates. Now let's boil down to everything. So guys, yesterday, because Big Brother themselves, they put out an official statement on their website, which I'm going to put in this video, and they gave their possible reasons why KAYVEE behaved the way he did, because they see everything. We might not see every page and every chapter of what happens, but they see everything. And in that story on the website, they talked about how KAYVEE came into the house and found solace with Angel. He trusted Angel. Angel was somebody he bonded with, one of the first housemates he bonded with in the house, and he confided in her, told her a lot of things about himself, and he told her how he felt unwelcomed by the housemates and how they don't really welcome him, they don't rate him at all. Do you get? And Angel was like, no, that's not true, that you didn't do anything, don't mind them, you would blend in, don't worry, to take time, time will come and all of that. And that same week, while she was bonding with KAYVEE, and Sammy settled the argument, and so she got closer back to Sammy and left KAYVEE, and KAYVEE started feeling alone again. So after that, KAYVEE had a conversation after the live eviction yesterday. And recall, I made a video yesterday where the housemates were talking about KAYVEE in their room. Some housemates were talking about KAYVEE. I will put the link. If you've not seen it, just check my most recent video that I posted yesterday. They were saying that KAYVEE, that when KAYVEE used to talk off points, like when they're having conversations and KAYVEE is talking, he's always talking off points, and he usually have mood swing, and he likes to stay on his own, that he has an attitude problem. They were talking about him, but he wasn't there. So after the live eviction show, KAYVEE went to meet Tega, Saskia, and Michael, and he was telling them again how he felt, or how he feels unwelcomed by the housemates, and how most of the times when he's talking, the housemates always call him liar. They always think he's lying. They're always saying that he's a liar. That even when he was telling them that he's from the streets, he grew up in the streets, and his challenges, they were saying that he's lying about it. And so he feels very bad and sad about it. And then Michael now told him what the housemates were saying about him in the room. Michael told him that this is what the housemate feels about him, that most times when they're having conversation, he's always talking off point and he's always going off the line. And after that conversation he had with the three of them, he went to the garden to sit alone. That was the video that was circulating the internet yesterday, which made people ask Biggie to look into KAYVEE's situation, that he might be going through something in the house, and so they were calling Biggie's attention to KAYVEE. That was the video that was circulating yesterday. And then so this morning, after the workout session, during the workout session, KAYVEE broke down again, and he was crying and then the housemates went to comfort him and all of that. And a lot of people outside the house were saying, Biggie, this one don't pass, so you need to give this guy medical attention. You guys need to talk to him. You guys need to send somebody to him and all of that. And so they sent a doctor. They brought him out of the house and gave him medical attention, and he did not return for a long time. And then we knew that something was up, and Biggie sent a brief to Perry, and in the brief he says that the housemate should assist KAYVEE in packing his things, and he will not be returning to the house as he has received medical advice from the doctors, and they advised him to withdraw from the show. And so that's how KAYVEE left. Now, what am I driving at? Why am I giving you guys all those details? A lot of people were saying that he's drug withdrawal, he's having yes, I would say this is a mental health challenge, but it's not madness, and it's not because he was on drugs before, although I'm not sure, but I don't think it's because he was on drugs, because he's energetic normally, but he just felt unwelcomed. He's not used to being in conditions like that. He's not used to being with people. First of all, they tagged him a liar. That's something he has been bothering with. And then because the fact that they don't believe him, they don't even pay attention to him, they don't rate him. That's the word. If he says something, nobody cares. And I'm not gonna lie, that's how he is. Although it's a game, it should have come to the house prepared for whatever challenges. But let's not forget that he had to stay for 1 month in isolation before coming on the show, and it's not easy. It's easier for us to say that, he's not the only one. Yes, there were 4 housemates that stayed 1 month isolation. Queen has also acted irrational once, and one would think that is this one okay? But obviously she has a lot of things packed up. I remember the night she was fighting with Maria, she was saying things like, you know how many months I spent in that place alone? Do you think it's easy? So the moral lesson of this thing is people handle things differently. KAYVEE might not have been strong enough to handle the whole isolation and then coming into a house and feeling rejected and not welcomed in the house. So in conclusion, we wish KAYVEE a very good luck. I hope he gets well soon. I know he would, and I know he'll get back on his feet before you know it. Guys, let me know what you think about KAYVEE's withdrawal in the comment section. If you have anything to add, if you have anything to remove, let me know in the comment section. Now let's move on to the game. Today's Head of House Challenge.
Thank you for playing. Tonight, a one-time deputy has earned a promotion. Of tonight's game is Maria.
These housemates just make me smile every time. So apparently the Head of House games came with a new twist today. So you do not have to roll a 6 before you start. Normally it's like the Ludo game, you have to get a 6 before you start, and there are major obstacles on the way. But this time around, Biggie made the game easier by saying that they don't have to roll a 6 before they start. So whatever number you start with it. Like even if you play 1, you're starting. And he changed the obstacles on the way. He made them a little bit easier for them to do. And a couple of them got to some certain positions, but what a game without start over or game over on the dice. On the Ludo game. Anyways, after so much games, after so much drama during the Head of House games, we obviously always have one winner. And this week's Head of House is no other person than Maria. Damn, this girl has lucky charm. Reminds me of Erica and Kidwire. Remember when Erica was the first head, when Erica got the head of house, she picked Kidwire as her deputy, and then Kidwire became head of house and made Erica his deputy in their face. But you know, this time around, she's not allowed to pick her incumbent head of house as her deputy. And guess what? She wasn't even planning to pick him. Anyways, Maria wins the head of house games, but she's not allowed to stay in the head of house lounge because she's been barred from the head of house lounge for 2 weeks. Her, Peace and Licorice, I said that recently in one of my videos. They were barred because she invited people over into the head of house room, which wasn't allowed in the Big Brother house. So now she's the head of house, yeah, but she cannot stay in the head of house lounge. And then she has to nominate her deputy, and then the deputy has to pick who he wants to share the lounge with. Damn, that's a lot of things.
Except the immediate past head of house, Perry Bomark.
Yes, Big
Do
Brother.
you accept the role of deputy head of house?
Yes,
This
Big Brother.
week, there are no nominations, no public vote. Also, no eviction would like you to keep a secret from your fellow
There'll be no
housemates.
nominations this week. So, yeah, on Sunday, so none of you are nominating today.
It's Maria's acting skill for me. Anyways, I'm shocked. I didn't see this coming. So this new twist is, first of all, let's even discuss her deputy. Before the whole head of house, like when she won the head of house, before it was time, before she knew that she could not nominate Perry as a deputy, she already told a few of the housemates that she wasn't going to nominate Perry because she just wanted her space, and she was with him throughout last week, and she doesn't want to be like with him this week again and all of that. So like she just wanted her space from Perry, so she didn't even want to. She didn't have intentions of picking Perry even if she was allowed to pick her incumbent head of house. But that's by the way. She chose Boma as her deputy, and Boma chose Jackie B as the housemate that he would like to share the lounge with. And guys, Kayode took the camera straight to Michael's face and obviously he gave us a very type of reaction like But anyways, the guys had a few chit chats after the whole picking, and Boma explained to him that no, Jackie B is justice. It's not like he chose her for any other thing, but like they've already agreed that they will choose each other. You get, so that was his reason. And Michael was like, oh, it's cool, no problem. So that aside, let's go into the new twist. So apparently now, Big Brother called Maria to come and make her nominations, and she walked in like normally. And then when she got there, Biggie told her that, well, there will be no nominations this week, and that there will be no evictions. Obviously, when there's no nomination, no evictions, and that no voting. So we're not voting for anybody. So she was like, okay. And Biggie said that she can tell the housemate everything, but she cannot let the housemate know that there will not be evictions this week. So she had the task to pretend to be okay. Biggie told her that she was going to go outside there, make the housemates believe that there is actually going to be an eviction, and the eviction power will be in her hands. So they have to make sure they impress her. They have to make sure they impress her so that she would not evict them on Sunday, because she has the power to evict 2 people from the house on Sunday. She has to make the housemate believe that she would be the one to evict 2 people on Sunday. And so he's going to give her a scoreboard. She will pretend to be scoring how they behave, if they are obedient, if they do whatever she tells them to do, if they perform well in the task, if they don't give her too much problem during her reign. You know, he gave her a scoreboard so that she will make them believe that she's actually marking them, and the one with the least score on her marking sheet or on her scorebook will be the one to leave the Big Brother, or will be the ones she will evict on Sunday, 2 of them. And Maria is like, Biggie, Omo, first of all, you gave me wild card, and these people are already still hating on me. Most of them have not gotten over it, and now this. Biggie, is too much from you. But yes, obviously she has no power to say she's not going to do it. She obviously said she would do it, and then she told Big Brother to give her time to process it. She spent a little bit of time in the diary room to think of how she would go about it, and then boom, Maria goes outside and starts with these fake tears. And I'm like, this girl, no. Well, and she's like, you guys, I don't know, I have to evict people on Sunday. First is the wild card. I don't know how she does it. But you know, the housemates, there were mixed reactions. Some people were hating seriously. Like some people were like, why does he have to be here every time? Do you get? But I feel like it's just a luck, because Biggie did not know that Maria was going to win the head of house games today. So it just happened. It's just coincidental. Do you get? It's not like it's deliberate. You know, we know that there's actually no eviction, but the housemates don't know, and they are really upset that why does he have to be her to determine the fate of the housemates. Well, a few others had this reaction on their face that she's lying. People like White Money, his reaction, like as if he could tell that there was something fishy. He knew that he wasn't really buying it exactly. That was the reaction on his face. Why some were just angry, some were just very angry, some were red, some were just fuming. For example, Peace and Jackie B, they weren't having it at all. So you know, for me, what do I think about this twist? Yes, this twist is amazing, and I saw that they were going to do something, because you know, they didn't expect that KAYVEE was going to go home today. Like, they didn't plan that and housemate was going to be withdrawn in the middle of the show, so they had to substitute for that. So basically, they had to make this week eviction free week, because one housemate has been removed from the house already. Do you guys understand? So I feel like that's the reason why there's this new twist. And I noticed that there was a break in transmission during this process from their channel, because when we're watching, after the whole picking of deputy, they went blank for like 20 to 30 minutes. Then they came back on the live show. So I feel like they had a technicality problem during that period too. So I mean, it must have been a tough decision for them, but I like the fact that they're always prepared for anything, and anyhow anything happens at any time. Do you get? So this new twist, it sounds fun, but I feel like it's going to create a lot of hate for Maria, and we'll see a lot of people pretending this week because they want to be on the good side of Maria. And some of the housemates are already saying, like Jackie B, she's already saying like, I don't know, why does it always have to be her? Like, I'm even tired, like I have to face Biggie, I have to tell him my mind, like, because this is not even funny again. Like, why does she have to be the one to be able to nominate us out and things like that? Because, you know, and I could see Queen's reaction, like, whoa, now me go on Sunday, because me and Maria are not too good for each other. Guys, it's just been an amazing week, and I mean, it's going to be tough for Maria, although I mean, she herself should be tired of all this, although, you know, it's helping her, but at the same time, it's going to make the housemates hate her so much and maybe ruin some of her game. And I just hope she does a good job, because she's not supposed to let the housemates know or suspect. And Biggie told her that there will be consequences if she fails this task, and there will be reward if she actually scales through. Guys, that's all we can take today on the BBNaija review season 6. My name is Okewumi. I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did enjoy today's show and you want to get more of my show and reviews, you have to subscribe to my channel, like this video. I also want to see your comments. They make me very excited. I want to see your comments in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.